Hello, my name is Ryan. I'm going to be painting, and I'm going to listen to whatever I'm listening to and making some commentary or not. So, since I'm going to be playing multiple things, the video quality might suck. Jon Stewart on whether Dems Trump is a fascist accusations are warranted. Of course they are. He's a fucking fascist. It's pretty obvious. Gotta love how it cut all the financial funding. Let's see how that shit plays out. Let's see. Got this ugly green canvas and some quinacridone violet. Quinacridone. Whatever. Let's see. Since I don't really want to put it directly on the canvas. Because I think I'm not sure what to do yet. I'm going to see where my paintbrush goes. I need to balance this one out though. And violet seems to be the way to go.
Prosperity and greatness. What happened? A powerful new Chinese AI tool called DeepSeek is threatening the U.S. dominance of this emerging technology.
DeepSeek is on par with what OpenAI and Google have made, even though those companies are sinking billions of dollars, tons of years, and lots of development into this space. DeepSeek did it for cheaper in a matter of months.
Who would have expected the Chinese to do it cheaper? I can't believe it. It's as though when you don't have labor laws or rights. And by the way, DeepSeek, we're getting our asses kicked by DeepSeek. Who names an AI company after the thing it actually does? Where are your random letters? Where's your GPT? Your Grok? DeepSeek sounds like what you might use it for. China's even beating us at naming shit. By the way, I do know this is bad news financially, but is anyone else somewhat excited that AI had its job replaced by AI?
That's pretty fucking funny. You know what? Hold on. I need to stop this. I don't even want to look in this. This is very fascinating. AI is the next space race. And it's fascinating that China decided to announce that after the whole, with the Starlink one or Stargate, whatever they were trying to do. They're like, we're going to build this amazing AI. And then they're like, oh, by the way, China, we already got it. That's funny. I mean, it's definitely not good for us, though. Because, like you pointed out, I mean, I think we can all take a step back and realize AI is that dangerous. When I say that dangerous, I mean, if this is going to be the new space race, or at least the equivalent that we had in the past was the space race, that was all about nuclear weapons and dominance. under the guise of space exploration. And with the current climate, yeah, that's a fascinating thing to think on. Seeing how AI plays out on the world stage between superpowers. Is it going to be something that's war-worthy? Or is this going to usher on another great wave of advancements? Because, I mean, that was a very good side effect of the space race in the Cold War. It's all the wonderful science. Doesn't matter what you believe, whether or not people went wherever they went. The advancements in our understanding of how the world and the universe works actually got funded. I mean, granted, they got funded because they wanted to use it as a secretive, like, launching pads for a bunch of spy stuff. But, you know, there was an actual benefit. I came across a video the other day of some Chinese billionaire talking with Elon Musk about AI and the future of jobs. And he just, like, put it straight out there. He's like, yeah, I think there's going to be a certain amount of job displacement or something to that effect, and how he basically believes that everybody should be working only like 3 to 4 days a week and only a couple hours a day, because AI is going to take a certain amount. So we're going to have to really restructure humans' actual role in day-to-day life. And it's kind of sad that all Elon can think of is like, we need to get Neuralink up and running so we can be compatible. Which, that would be fascinating. Especially with, like, the development of actual, like, neuron-based chips, where you can actually use human brain tissue on a chip in a computer. And if, I mean, pair that with Neuralink, we're going to have outboard enhancements. Interesting. The potential is astonishing. Because, I mean, I remember doing research on biohacking and the various things that we can do with our human, like, interactive stuff, as far as, like, hooking up to the nervous system with actual machinery and being able to communicate wirelessly, touch. It's and that was just over a decade ago that people were already experimenting with this. So it does feel like the last 10 years we've just been kind of stagnant. Like, they're sitting on something, which I think that's where AI is going to blow the lid off a lot of this shit. Because, I mean, my analysis of the tech people is they want to eliminate schools. They want to eliminate teachers. They want to eliminate the education system because they think they can do it better. They think they can figure out a way to just into your brain and eliminate that, or make it so it's computers are so easy to use that you don't need education. You can be stupid and uneducated because all you have to do is hit a fucking button. It's just sad that a lot of them just want to basically bring on idiocracy. It's almost like they're not thinking about how amazing it would be if everybody could find a middle ground with it and how to actually better our lives from it. It's like they have no hope for humans. I mean, which makes sense. Anybody who's been online for a couple decades, like I had the luxury of getting online in '94, so my brain is thoroughly warped as far as what I have seen come through the bowels of the internet. And yeah, if you're just looking at it from that lens, humans are kind of disgusting. Vice-based idiots. Anything that gets them off is what actually drives them. However, I think a lot of the tech people didn't have good social lives. Don't know how to actually talk to people and get to know the individual and know that people are rad. Like, they're capable of so much shit. They're just very naive. Give them something that offers endless pleasure. What do you think they're going to do with it? Especially if you keep on making things easier and easier and easier so people don't actually feel like they're doing anything anymore. It's like... Yeah, I remember having this Dead Kennedys poster. Give me convenience or give me death. I've been thinking about that a lot in the last couple of years. And yeah, it seems like we really fucked it up. We got our wires crossed. We confused progress with convenience and making things easy. When it's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be progress. You're not supposed to just get to a certain point and go, ooh, I'm comfy, and then start phoning it in. So it'll be nice to see if the tech overlords will actually want to bring humanity up a notch, or do they just want to make us dumb and complacent? Because right now, it seems like the politicians, both left and right, have systematically made the American population really fucking dumb and complacent by the right taking away funding from amazing fucking programs that actually help people, and the left taking away accountability because everybody has rights, even the people that are being shitty. And it's like, oh no, they have something on their IEP and they're assaulting people, but oh, they can't be held accountable because they have an IEP. Fucking bullshit. Need to restructure that system for fucking fuck's sake. And I'm saying that as a parent of somebody who's been able to get away with stuff. And it's so difficult because from the parent perspective, if there's no accountability from the system when your kid does something wrong, how are we supposed to enforce that at home? The hell? And I remember, like, I've been in education for like over a decade now. And I've known teachers that have been in the profession for decades and decades and decades. And there used to be a point where there was an actual accountability, because you have to work with it, and there's always that accountability there. And then you could honestly say it's because the parents aren't doing anything. Now it's like, I guess there are so many parents not doing anything that the system just complied to their bitch asses. Fuck that noise. This is getting on a tangent. Any which way. That was a tangent. I'm going back into the tech overlords that will be controlling our society because of AI, and basically making it so it's impossible to repair anything, forcing us all to replace our devices every, 9 to 16 months? It used to be 3 to 5 years. In education, they still believe that. Just sad, now everybody has shit devices. It used to be we could run shit into the ground for like 10 years. Because the companies would actually make devices that were easily repairable, where I can just pull a hard drive out, slap it in another one, go, here's all your data still. Now, I can't do that. Because they need to keep this big ass industry going, full of morons that just know how to hit a button and submit a fucking return. So like getting training on tier 1 and tier 2 HP service, it basically just tells you how to contact HP and get the number right. And you're not supposed to be taking anything apart. Are you kidding me? Used to be like in the trench text where we just like rip other devices apart and get it going so the classroom can thrive. Now it's just like, no, you're shit out of luck and your kids are just worse off for it. It's funny. Somebody did a tally of the amount of personal wealth that was on display during the inauguration, and it's just all the tech guys who actually live in this country, who make the money in this country. It was like $1.3 trillion of personal wealth in that one row alone. The hell? And they have the devices set up so they actually fail within 3 to 5 years. So if you actually need to be keeping your device going that long, you're just out of luck. And all the software companies don't even sell us fucking software anymore. We just have to buy licenses and subscriptions. So it makes me wonder, is this all this turn of events because they're just sitting on AI and they're just about to make everybody obsolete? And why is it a billionaire from China having the actual voice of reason instead of the person who has our president's ear? That's nuts. Man. We need some actually solid American politicians to stand up, be the voice of reason. Some of the tech people who know this is wrong, that they know they could actually do some good by actually speaking up and trying to change the tide in this country. Because, I mean, for the last 30 years, the only thing that's really been accomplished is the degradation of education, the stripping away of funding and programs that actually and openly invite that fool back in. That's why. Systematic degradation of education, both from funding because of the right and accountability on the left. Like Charles Barkley was saying in that one I posted a while back, fucking, you both suck. Darn it. I am so thoroughly tangented out of the topic I started on, which was me watching the snippet of The Daily Show and talking about AI and him comparing it to the space race and how that is going to be very interesting. I'd say brushing this golden quinacridone. It's so hard to pronounce. It's just nice. I'm going to end up toning it out again, this entire canvas, maybe with the orange. Because, like, honestly, I don't know, there's just something about this canvas right now that just makes me ill. And maybe it's because of the topic I'm talking about. That's a good thing. It's supposed to be kind of ill-inducing. I do have to say, I have a lot of hope for education. Some of these new teachers that I've been meeting in the last, like, year or two, fuck me, they are so fucking awesome. At least the ones that hold out. The ones that make it. That aren't intimidated. There's a few that I've seen drop like flies, but, like, man, there's a few, like, they are some of the strongest people I've met in a long time. Makes me happy. Makes me appreciate my job. Because there's some teachers, like, they shouldn't be in the classroom, that's for damn sure, and we all know who they are. It's nice to see a lot of strength come up. Can't say the same about politicians, though. I just realized they can just confirm somebody who's, like, now the first openly gay person in charge of something in the government, and it's one of Trump's people. Dude, they make no sense. They thoroughly attack that demographic, and then they make a historic precedence for them. Damn, sorry, asterisks. I need to pay attention to that. Because that's interesting. That's very interesting. I don't like that line. I'm going to get rid of it. How am I going to get rid of it? Oh, I know. I just get the green paint. Green paint, where are you? There we go. Do I want to continue talking on anything? Not really. Because I think I was just going around in circles and starting to sound a little crazy. Which is okay. I think everybody needs to be comfortable with their crazy. That's where the intelligence is. As far as, like, figuring out things. Abstract thought. Kind of let yourself run around a bit. Because, I mean, as long as you're not, like, getting too off the reservation with it. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. don't like this. Okay, I kind of like this. Saddened I missed that. I ended up losing this pink section. There's this really nice, like, subtle pink tone coming out from underneath the green. That was very appealing. But I just lost it. But hey, reclaim that section. Ooh, I should do something that. Oh, I gotta balance it out now. I like this. Man. Oh, shit. I have to go back in and tune that up. A little too careless. It's okay. I'm still thinking this is a background. That will have to be toned out anyways. No, I mean toned out. I still have this Jon Stewart thing up. Okay. Minimize that so I can see what I'm pointing to. Toned out. Oh, wrong way. Like that yellow one. Right there. Or that green one. Those are toned out. Those were like a whole bunch of different colors. Oh, I need to restock. I should have burned through like 10 more canvases by now, but I am broke. That's fine. Oh, there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed the rant. If you have conflicts or opinions or anything you want to comment on, go ahead. I probably won't respond because I don't care. Because honestly, that was just me letting my brain go on the subject of tech and education and AI. And yeah, fun stuff. It's still recording. And it's still recording. What the hell? Well, shit, since it's still recording. And if anybody's watching this, tech people, the guys in charge of Google, Chromebooks, all that stuff, can you please just knock it off with the whole, like, weird updates that, or the deliberate forced obsolescence nonsense? Give us replaceable hard drives again. Ugh. Especially Apple. You guys suck. The hell's wrong with you guys taking away, like, soldering the fucking memory or hard drives to the board? I used to be able to actually, like, just go in and save the day whenever, like, a teacher would accidentally spill their shit on their MacBook, and just they'd be like, oh my gosh, I can't get my data, and all the other tech people would tell them you can't get their data, and I'd be like, bitch, nah, pop that fucking thing out, slap it into another one, PRAM reset, all good, and all their data is right there. The hell, that was the most, like, wonderful thing to be able to get in the trench type tech support. Bring that back, please.